Next session from here, we'll take you through a journey of how the world is changing and how we are contributing towards that changing world. According to us, we are in the most transformative time of the human history. Next 3 years will be more transformative than the last 30 years. The biggest change and the biggest force of disruption mankind has seen is going to be AI. All of us are aware of that. The world is transitioning from the age of information and data and insight, which we are quite used to with all these technologies and automation that we've been using so far, to the era of intelligence, and which is where the whole paradigm shift is happening. At this point in time, we are staring at coming of super intelligence. Many of you may be aware, and some of you may not be aware, but there is quite an early and quite a real sign of super intelligence, which we have seen in films and movies, and that's about to happen in certain ways, and all the researchers and forecasters are seeing a lot of promise in that, which is coming of AGI, which is artificial general intelligence. Not getting deeper into the topic, but it's like a machine would be a billion times more intelligent than all the people put together, which is quite scary in some way, but the opportunities are humongous, which we'll see as we go along in the presentation.
And there's a lot of research and development that is happening in artificial general intelligence, and a lot of thought leaders are actually saying that the world is going to change by as early as 2027. OpenAI CTO Meera Murati says that the next gen ChatGPT will have PhD level intelligence. Renowned futurist Ray Kurzweil had previously predicted AGI by 2029, but Gavdat believes we are moving even faster. And finally, Gartner says that by 2027, more than 50% of Gen AI models that enterprises use will be specific to either an industry or a business function. And this is up from approximately only 1% in 2023.
We have a small AV to just capture the essence of what the world is talking about before we move to the next session. So can we have the AV, please?
I'm very worried about two things. First of all, they underestimate the magnitude of the AI revolution. AI is nothing like print. It's nothing like the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century. It's far, far bigger. The difference is, it's the first technology in history that can make decisions by itself and that can create new ideas by itself. AI is different. It can potentially take power away from us.
It is beyond an emergency. It's the biggest thing we need to do today. It's bigger than climate change. We've up. Artificial intelligence is bound to become more intelligent than humans. If they continue at that pace, we will have no idea what it's talking about. This is just around the corner. It could be a few months away. It's game over.
Well, first, I hate to tell you, but I think this stuff is underhyped.
Underhyped?
Not overhyped. Because the arrival of intelligence of a non-human form is really a big deal for the world.
And you think it's here?
I'm really quite close to, I'm very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows. And the rate of improvement is exponential. Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes, than nukes, than nukes.
We need artificial intelligence to help us explore the universe in places that we could have never done ourselves. I believe that you still want human in the loop because we have good judgment, because there are circumstances that the machines are just not going to understand.
It's going to be like a technological revolution. It's going to be a societal revolution. And those always come with change. And even if it's like net wonderful, there's things we're going to lose along the way. Some kinds of jobs, some kind of parts of our way of life, some parts of the way we live are going to change or go away. And no matter how tremendous the upside is there, and I believe it will be tremendously good.
What you need with AI, where it will become is a feature set integrated directly into apps. You'll see this in all sorts of applications where the computer can just more quickly, more effectively, and more efficiently do works that companies hire tons of analysts to go do.
AGI will have dramatic and incredible impact on every single area of human activity. And as AI continues to make progress, as technology continues to advance, as more and more people see what AI can do and where it is headed towards, then it will become clear just how dramatic, incredible, and almost fantastical AGI is going to be. This will change the way we see AI and AGI, and that will change collective behavior. And this is an important reason why I'm hopeful that despite the great challenges that's posed by this technology, we will overcome them.
Almost every company you can think of, every application, it's going to be affected by artificial intelligence, and you're either going to be using artificial intelligence or you're going to be outplaced by people who are using artificial intelligence.
Every workflow for every company and every industry will be re-engineered in 24 months. 4 months.
I don't know about everyone else, but I think this video definitely gave me the chills, because it really feels like we are in the middle already of an intensive AI revolution. And Ranjit and Madhusudhan, I'm wondering, what's the future of my job? Will you have an AI host the next conclave for you? Hopefully not. And I'm sure the audience is wondering, forget about her, what's going to be the future of sales and businesses, is it? So I think I'm going to leave that to you to answer.
According to us, AI is the single biggest reason for success and failure in the next 3 to 5 years as we see. We see that the leaders and the companies that will win the next 10 years really know and already know that the impact will be exponentially more powerful than the Industrial Revolution. The transition will be faster than IT revolution, and the consequences of being ahead and failing behind will be the difference between winning and losing completely. AI is already redefining every human capability. It's already writing codes, doing tasks, taking actions, and creating concepts which are absolutely new. The risk of not moving fast will be higher than the cost of failing and iterating. The good news is that we are ready with our next generation systems for the sales team and for the trade or the channel partners, which is what we're calling as next gen sales team with AI and next gen trade with AI, which will be driven and which will be empowered with next gen systems.
So we feel that there are 3 non-negotiable capabilities for creating next gen systems. The first one is composable architecture. So your software should be designed as Lego blocks so that you can compose them together to create diverse software. You should have a microservice layer which can be consumable by an external customer, and you should have pluggable UI components so that anyone can create their own workflow using the pluggable AI components. The second one is LLM ready data structure. The data layer should be designed in a manner that the data can be fed easily to the LLMs. You should use live data streaming. It makes the system real time. Distributed computing to scale up the solution, so investing in good infrastructure is really paramount. And also use in-memory context to speed up the entire solution. Lastly, multi-model, multi-LLM interface. A single LLM might not suffice all your needs, so your software should be able to talk to multiple LLMs and garner all their knowledge.
So I'll just add up there because obviously Madhu sees it from a technology point of view, I see it from a business point of view. Why we are talking about, and possibly we are the few companies where we are talking about this, is because actually since no one knows how AGI or how AI is really going to come up, no one knows which LLM model is going to win. I mean, someone as great as Eric Smith, in one of the podcasts I was hearing, that he said that 6 months ago he thought that there'll be multiple systems, and he invested in a lot of other LLMs which he thought could be winning. Now he's saying it's becoming almost clear that winner will take it all, and the difference between, let's say, ChatGPT model and the 3 other LLMs, which is Llama and the Gemini, versus others is so wide that it looks like they may not ever catch up. So from business point of view, from a software solution point of view, what we are doing is we are enabling our softwares where actually you as a customer could be able to choose what LLM you want to choose at the background. So it would be quite configurable. We have already done our beta and we are about to get live with some of our customers, that you should be able to choose the LLM, whichever is the winner model, or even you can choose based on different use cases.